Hello.
Hi, good evening. I'm Stacy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Wow. All right then. Today's our first day, so I'd like to get to know you a little better.
Yes, I'm a two
Yeah.
sons father and I'm an office worker. I work as
Uh-huh.
a overseas sales person at my company
Mm.
and then I'm charge of American market.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
then yeah, my company produce aesthetic medical devices such as RF, ultrasound and lasers that
Okay.
enhance women's beauty and then it remove women's wrinkles and then that makes women's skin rejuvenation.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Okay. So your company is the one building these machines.
yes, right, exactly.
Wow. Yeah, your company is a very big company then.
Actually, my company is not a big company, but it's a fast-growing company. So
Yeah.
actually, we are in charge of we are the leading company for the Asia market, including
Mm.
Korea, China, and then Hong Kong. And then we are going to expand our sales area to Europe and then America.
Wow. So that means that there is a high demand for these kinds of machines
Yes, right.
for women.
Yeah.
Okay. So women want to look young, I guess.
Yes, right.
All right. So how should I call you? Because I see here
um,
your name is Taebong.
yes, right. You can call me Taebong or
Taebong.
just Kim. Yeah, anything is
Kim.
okay. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Kim. Kim. Right? Kim like. Because I heard the seaweed is also Kim.
Yes, right. But not that Kim.
Ah. You're not that Kim. You're a different
Yeah.
Kim. Okay. All right then. Well, nice meeting you today. I see here that you're going to be studying TOEIC speaking.
Mm, yeah, but
Did,
actually, I finished the TOEIC speaking textbook several months
oh,
ago. This day,
okay.
mm, I studying with the senior conversation book.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And you want
advanced.
to use that
Yeah,
for today?
advanced. But I think we already finished that book with my previous teacher. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, could you recommend any book for me?
That's interesting. Okay. Because of your level, if you finish this book, the only choices I could offer you is the senior articles or the free talking one
Yeah,
or the idioms.
idioms.
Yeah, there is a book called Idioms.
So, anything else?
Let's see. So far, those are the best ones that would be appropriate for your level.
Okay, then
What do you think?
the first thing, senior conversation or
Senior,
what is the first thing then you recommend to me?
senior articles.
Senior articles. Yes, right. I
Yeah.
like that.
This would mean that you would be reading an article, though. You would
Really?
choose an article. Yeah, you would choose an article. You read it, and then we
Yeah.
talk about it.
Okay.
Would you
Let
have
me
time
try.
for that? Okay.
Then should I download it, the article before the class?
You don't have to download it, but just read it though before the
Okay.
class.
Okay, I'll do that.
This will be the
Before the
example.
class.
Yeah,
Oh,
before the class.
okay.
Choose.
Let's try for the first
Let's
time.
try.
Yeah.
Okay, kindly choose one.
Yeah.
Any topic.
Okay, then I can see the book list. Could you show me
Mm,
the list of the topics?
The, the list of the topics. I have here. Hold on a minute. Maybe you
Okay.
can see it.
Oh,
Senior. Hold
okay.
on. Okay, there we go. Can you see?
Okay.
We have national, international, like that. Issues.
It's actually very recent news.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh, yes, I think the level is. Yeah, I'll try. Then where could I find these articles from the website?
Yes, I think you can find it on the website.
Okay, the actually the class textbook's name is Senior's Conversation, Article, right?
Senior articles. Yes,
Senior
senior
article.
articles.
Okay, I like this chapter. Okay, I I'll do that.
Hmm. Any interesting news you would like to talk about, or
And
anything that
then
is,
first,
you know,
so
the,
today is the first between you and I. So why don't we just have a having a free talking today?
oh, okay, okay. That will give you enough time to choose an interesting article,
Yeah,
right? Okay. Well, could you tell me,
yeah.
what are the things that you do to have fun, like your hobbies?
Uh, Actually, my hobby is watching American drama or American movies.
Mm,
Actually, yeah, my hobby is like practicing English and then practicing listening to English.
oh, okay.
So
So your hobby is English.
yes, right. Actually, yeah, English is a hobby, and then also my mm, tool or something like that for my life and then for my job because I'm
Oh.
overseas and international salesman, so I need to
Mm-hmm.
speak English for my work.
Oh, okay. So the purpose of you studying in Mint is,
Yeah.
so the whole purpose of you studying in Mint is to continuously practice your English.
Yes, right, exactly. Because
Uh-huh.
at work I use English and then I write email in English,
Mhm.
but there is seldom chance to meet meet buyer face to face.
Mhm.
So sometimes if I
Oh.
don't practice continuously, then I
Mhm.
could be nervous and then I could make mistake. So
Oh,
I
okay.
practice English every day during my
Mhm.
free time or during my commute time. I practice.
Okay. What has been the most challenging part of learning English for you?
Challenging part is speaking because reading,
Speaking.
yes, right, reading and writing is I could do that very easily and naturally, but
Mhm.
speaking is different. So sometimes I couldn't make sentence even in Korean, but I should make a sentence in English. So
All right.
that's a very difficult part for me. And then
Mhm.
especially for the sometimes the very simple vocabulary word I couldn't recall, but actually that's a
Oh,
very
okay.
simple. But in the case I'm so nervous, so I am having a very hard time to make a proper vocabulary or word.
Right. So being nervous is one key factor in speaking
Yeah.
fluently, right?
Yes, right, exactly.
Right. Okay. I have a question though. In Korea, English
Yeah.
is taught in elementary school, middle school, high school, and in college.
Yeah.
However, many students still are unable to speak English well.
Yeah, exactly. That's
What's
the
the difference
bad.
there?
That's the bad point of Korean's education system, especially for English. Actually,
Mhm.
English is not a subject for study. It's just a language, and then we need to do that every day naturally. And then we had to make a proper environment to practice
Mhm.
English. But many teachers and many parents think that's a very hard hard study.
Mhm.
They just think that's a kind of a subject of some study. So they
Mhm.
make their children just memorize the words, vocabulary, and then even yeah sentences. So
So they, so you're treating it like math.
yes, right. So many children are sick of English and learning English. Yes, right.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I have two sons, and
Mhm.
then my wife one day learn English, and then one they enjoy to learn English.
Mhm.
But in real
Mhm.
life, that's impossible because they
Yeah.
want to watch the animation or movies just in
Mhm.
Korean language,
Mhm.
not in English. So if they watch
Ah,
the animation in English, they feel stressed. They feel stressed.
it's like you're still studying, even if you're watching
Yeah, but
animation.
yeah, actually, in my case, I studied to learn English when I was a middle school student
Mhm.
at that age.
Mhm.
So at that time also, speaking English or listening to English is not a subject in the school. We just only
Mhm.
memorized word and writing, practice writing. So
Mhm.
we didn't have many chance to speak English. So
Right.
my generation's English levels, especially speaking level is very low. But nowadays, the
Mhm.
education system is getting better, and then lots of students have a good environment or good textbook. But
Ah, mm.
but the
So you mean
problem
to
is yeah,
say,
yeah,
oh, sorry to cut you off. You mean to say that in school they focus more on the grammar, the
yeah,
writing,
yeah,
and perfecting the grammar, but they don't focus also on speaking it, using it in
yeah.
everyday conversations.
Yes, right. This and then that's the problem. So I wonder in
Mhm.
Filipino systems, you can speak very well. You can speak English very well. So do you think that's
Mm.
because of the environment or education system? Which one
I
is
think
more
both.
effective?
I
Both.
think they have to be done both. The problem, I'm not sure if you can say it's a problem, but in the Philippines,
Yeah.
all subjects except Filipino is
Yeah.
taught in English.
Okay, I see.
So there, even math. That's why for Filipinos, the hardest subject is it's math because they teach it in English.
I understand. So
So you
actually,
have to
yeah,
translate.
yes, right, just like that. 10 years ago, our previous president
Mhm.
thought learning English is the most important for students. So they so the president and his supporters try to make all subjects in English, just like
Ah, okay.
your education system. So many people criticize them. So because you can see the Japan, they don't use
There's,
English in their life, and then every subject and every culture and then novels, they just
mhm.
translate to Japanese.
Mhm.
And then
That's
Japan is
true.
the number two or number three countries in the world, even though most of Japanese can speak English well.
Right.
Yeah. So which one is better for us? I don't know. But just for me, I need to speak English very well. for my job.
I understand. I understand. So for you, it is very important, which makes me think that is it the same also in China? Because
Yeah.
right now China is the number one manufacturer in the world, and they
Yes.
are dealing with countries, big countries such as America and Europeans.
Europe. Yeah.
Yes, so is it the same kind of drive that the Koreans have? Because for Koreans, you really want to learn English. Everybody does. Is it the same
Yeah.
in China?
Yes, right. Same in China. Yeah. So also many people, many Korean people are trying to learn Chinese these days because as you mentioned, China is the number one manufacturer and then we and then also they are number one consumers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, their economic and the financial power is getting stronger. They have a buying
Mm-hmm.
power. And then as a neighbor of China, we have lots of business chance with them. So if you can
Mm-hmm.
speak Chinese, then you could get a better chance.
Oh, that's why students now are not just learning English, they're also learning Chinese at the same
Yes, right.
time.
Yes, exactly.
That that would be difficult, learning two languages at the same time.
Yeah, about 10 years ago, Japanese already started. When I was in
Oh.
San Diego in California, my
Mm-hmm.
there were lots of Japanese
Mm-hmm.
in the class,
Mm-hmm.
and then if they don't go to the university directly after graduate high school, they just enroll the academy, private academy, and then the course is 3 years term. So
Oh, okay.
they stay in China 2 years to learn Chinese and then move
Mm-hmm.
to America to learn English 1 year and then go back to Japan and then they could speak Chinese and then English and then Japanese. That means
That's
they could
yeah.
speak the most important three languages in the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but that would mean a lot of money. They
Yes,
have to
right. A
spend a
lot of
lot.
money. They spend a lot of money, and their parents thought that's a good investment for
Mm-hmm.
their
Yeah.
children's life.
Yeah. But does this have an effect? This wanting to give the best for your children is the same reason why people now, especially in your country and in Japan,
Yeah,
have only one or two children
yeah, two children.
because it's
Yeah,
very expensive to raise a child.
yeah, really expensive in Korea because we can make we can educate them not only by only public education system. We need private academy or something like that. We need to spend lots of money to them. For my children, even though they are 10 and 7 years old, they
Mm.
already enrolled uh, 5 and 4 private academies.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That would
Yes,
cost you a
not
lot.
not only subject in school, they
Mm.
enrolled swimming school, they enrolled soccer school, and then also they enrolled science school, and then
Mm.
art and the music. There are
Oh,
lots of
I
diverse
know. Don't you
academies.
get stressed?
Yeah, I get stressed, and then lots of my salaries just go away.
What happened? Okay, I'm rich today and then tomorrow you're poor after salary day.
Yes, right. Yeah,
Oh, very interesting. Because I have heard a news that the Korean government is trying to do their best to convince couples to have more children because
yeah,
your population is at risk of
yeah,
declining in the next 50
yes, right.
years.
Actually,
But
our
mhm.
Koreans birth rate is only 1.1, 1.2.
Mhm.
That means one couple just have one baby.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Because of the main reason it's very expensive to raise a child.
Expensive to raise child, and then also young generations, the marriage average marrying age is getting
Mhm.
older. So lots of couples, even though they many women they are middle 30, but they
Yeah.
don't think they need to get married. Also, they think they are young. They are still young, but physically they are getting older, and then yeah, that's a true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they are
because
getting
of your
older.
machines.
No, externally you can enhance your appearance, but internally it
All
couldn't enhance
right.
your internal system on or, organic
Organs.
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 So
Mhm.
yeah, when they get married, they are already middle 30 or late 30, so they
Mhm.
only can have one or two children. Two children are usually maximum.
Yes, which is um sometimes good. It has an
Yeah,
advantage, but it has
mm,
a lot of disadvantage too, I think.
yes, right. Because this age we are losing, we are losing the power. Actually, population is the basic power to consist the country.
Mhm.
That's my opinion. But our Korean's population is getting less, and then labor's fee is getting
Mhm.
expensive. So
Mhm.
there are lots of Chinese or other country people who come to Korea and then get a job.
Right. This is very interesting for Koreans and Japanese. It's similar when it comes to population. But how come in China they had a law that you can
Yeah,
only have one child and yet their
yeah,
population is still big?
yeah. But maybe 20 years later or 30 years later, China will
Mhm.
face same thing. Just Koreans face nowadays. Actually,
Mhm.
that thing was 20 years ago. Japan already experienced.
Right. What happened to women? Why are they not willing now to get married early and have kids?
Because they want to enjoy single life. Because
Mhm.
they know after getting married, after giving birth, their life
Mhm.
is getting harder and difficult. So
Right.
from the internet and then from the SNS, they could share what happened after marriage. So many girls are afraid of getting married and then giving birth.
Right.
But
Oh,
it's a,
okay.
this day it's a social phenomenon. Just
Mhm.
enjoy single life. So
Yeah.
around me, even my sister-in-law, she's middle 40, but she's
Hmm.
still single. And then in my work company, there are lots of singles, middle 30 and then early 40s.
Right, that's true. Because in Asia, long time ago, our belief is a woman must get married and have
Yeah,
children. That's
yeah,
that's that's the main value of being a woman, to be
yeah.
married and have kids. But now,
No,
many women say no, no, no.
yeah, yeah. It's a yeah,
Yes.
cultural or social yeah phenomenon.
Yeah, I think is it a social problem? Would you consider that a
Yes,
social
yes,
problem?
yes. Of course, that's a social problem, and then that's not a natural. God makes women and women and men to get married.
No. Men and women and women now are getting married.
So nowadays it's very. But yeah, it could be solved after
Mm-hmm.
10 years later or 20 years later. Yeah,
You
it's getting
think?
better. I think so.
You think so? And your government is giving incentives for those couples who will have more children?
Yes, they are giving some incentives if you gave more than 3 children.
Mm-hmm. Is it
Then
worth it?
that's a
Is it
very
enough?
no, that's a very small portion of raising children.
So no, so it's not convincing.
Yes, right. That's why our birth rate is getting less
They're
than
not convinced of the
1.2.
incentives.
Yes, right. Not enough.
Oh, not enough. Oh, in my country, the minimum is usually four.
Yes, I know that.
Minimum.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of us. Yeah, because we
Okay.
still,
Yeah.
yeah, socially we still believe in, getting children.
Yes, right. I know that.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for
Time is up.
today.
Yeah. Yeah. Good to
Yes.
see you. Yeah.
Good to see you too. I'll see you on Thursday then.
Okay. See you. Bye
All
bye.
right.
See you again.
Bye. Have a good night.
Good night.